Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna, also known as eHatsFit, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all the things that I use daily or almost every day that I can't live without. So let's get started. So first up, actually, I have my pillow and pillowcase. The pillow is from Nitori, and it's this type that has like two bumps, and it's made of memory foam. One bump is higher. This bump goes where your neck is, and it is super nice support for the neck. The pillowcases are from a company called Slip. They are silk pillowcases, and the reason why I love them is because, one, they are anti-aging. They actually are proven to absorb a lot less face cream and face oils than normal pillowcases. They are anti-bedhead. I mean, look at my hair. It just like doesn't mess with your hair as much. And because it's so smooth and soft, it does not leave creases on your face or on your neck. Also, I love that it's like nice and cool, especially during the summer. I've been using these for about a year and a half, and I love them. The other thing that I use every single day is my sleep cycle app. This app helps me to wake up with minimal grogginess because it will detect the time when you are kind of moving around and are in your lightest sleep, and it'll choose that moment to ring the alarm. It'll also have a little journal for you so that you can see how you were sleeping. You can tell if you're snoring, or in my case, sleep talking. It just tracks all of these metrics for you so that you can tell what types of factors help you to sleep better at night versus worse. It seems like my sleep quality increases when I go to sleep with a headache or when I'm on my period, versus my sleep quality decreases when I have had a stressful day or I drink alcohol. So it's super handy for tracking your sleep and your sleep quality. The first thing I do every single morning is brush my teeth. This is the toothpaste that I use. It is Dr. Bronner's Peppermint All-One toothpaste. And the reason why I got turned on to Dr. Bronner's products is because of the sustainability element. I love all the little like text and stuff there is all over the place. And the toothbrush that I use is my Sonicare. I've been using Sonicare for probably 15 years or something now. I started using it when I got braces. I've since broken probably two, and this is my third one, I think, but they do last pretty long. The heads are obviously interchangeable. They recommend you change the heads every 6 months, and I really like it. Now today I'm going to my handstand class now, so I'm not going to do a full skincare routine just yet, but I do have some leftover face mask liquid from this mask that I used yesterday, and I learned from my friend that you can actually use this the next day. Next up, I am super picky about my hair ties, but the ones that I've been using recently, at least for the past year or so for whenever I work out, are the Aloe Yoga ones. Like I said, I've been using these for over a year. It came with 5. I still have 4 here, and they are still all in perfect condition. 2 haven't even been touched. They're super durable, and they also really do hold up your hair during your workouts. And because we are going outside, I will put sunscreen on. Today I'm using this Anessa Whitening UV Gel type. It's not too watery, it's not too sticky. It glides on very nicely onto your skin. So today I am wearing this Bow and Tee tie-dye outfit, which I love. If you would like a full review on some of Bow and Tee's other shorts and bras, then make sure to click the cards up here, and I'll link my full Bow and Tee review video. For water, I love using my Bobble. This one is super old, but basically you can just put tap water, any tap water, as long as it's not like contaminated. You put on this lid, which comes with a filter, which you gotta change every now and then, which I haven't. And when you drink it, it goes through the filter, so it's filtered water. Alright, so I just threw on a Lululemon top for the commute, but I'm also going to pack my Aloe Yoga towel. I did a full review on this as well in the Pride Collection review, so make sure to click the cards up here for that. This is always handy for wiping my sweat during yoga class, especially during the humid summers. And before I leave the house, the most important thing is to wear my mask. The ones I've been using pretty much throughout the entirety of COVID is the Uniqlo Aerism masks. I am a size M, and I have them in white, gray, and black. I find that they're the most easy to breathe in and breathe through, and I don't like the smell of paper ones, so I much prefer wearing this. Of course, you could also double mask it if you have skin sensitivities and want to wear a cloth one underneath and then a paper one over for double protection. And this is my baby that I use every single day. She is a Tokyo bike, super lightweight, easy to stop and go, and perfect for city life. Okay, it is now 3 hours of yoga later, and I'm back home, and you are in the bathroom because I need to wash my hands, but my favorite soap of all time so far is this one that lives inside my bathroom, and it is this jasmine scent one from Dior. It's definitely a super unnecessary luxury. It smells so good, and it's pungent enough that if you do a number 2 in the bathroom and then you just wash your hands in the sink, all will be forgiven. And there's one other thing that I want to show you guys in here, and that is my cup. No, not this cup, this cup. I'm sure you guys have heard about the menstrual cup many times, but I started using it back in October of last year, and I have never gone back. I'll break it down for you. It does take a few months to get used to. I was apprehensive at first as well. It's kind of big. I wasn't sure if it was gonna fit. I wasn't sure if it's gonna be comfortable, if it's gonna leak. I can confidently say that I've been using it for 10 months now, and I have never had an issue with leaking. It is sustainable. You're not creating waste 4 or 5 times a day when you're on your period, and you only have to rinse it twice. You can sleep with it, which is the best part for me, and you don't have to worry about like stashing tampons and pads in your purse. So love the cup, highly recommend. And since this is the state that I am in, I'm going to take a shower and maybe a bath as well, because I do have a few bath faves that I want to share with you. So let me make the bath. Okay, so while we're letting the bath fill up, one quick story time before I show you probably the most ridiculous thing that I own. The reason I want to do this video is because like for every little thing that I buy, I tend to want to do a ton of research on it and make sure I get the best one. And that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be the most expensive or like the most bougie, but it means like it has to have the best quality, has to be like worth it in my eyes. Anyway, so I think this is a trait that I actually picked up from my ex. It's not like he has all the best things or anything, but if he wants something, he will do a ton of research to make sure that he gets the perfect one that he wants. And I mentioned that because the next thing I'm about to show you is something that he got me, and it's something that I didn't want, I don't need, I never needed, I never will need, but it is the best in the game, and so I wanted to show you guys. It is this little guy right here. This is the Bermuda toaster, and I don't eat toast. I don't eat toast at home. I never eat toast. And I don't really eat bread that much at home either. But since I got this, what, 3 years ago or something, I do occasionally go out and buy bread from the bakery, and then I'll toast it in here. Because guys, this toaster really is the best. It basically comes with a little cup. You put your bread in there, you fill the little cup with water, you pour the water here, you close it, and it toasts while steaming. It's amazing. I have never burnt anything in this. So basically how it comes out is the inside is super soft and moist, and the outside is crispy and crunchy. It's hot. Hot. But do you hear the crunch? So it might be a bit echoey, but I have a bunch of stuff here that I wanted to share with you. This is all of my favorite bath and shower stuff. So first off, this has been a game changer. Just having something to put my phone on or my Kindle on while I'm taking a bath is so handy. You can also put like a wine glass there, and there's also a little cup holder there. Second thing here is my favorite candle. I've had a huge candle phase in the past 3 months or so, and I've tried out a ton, but this is by far my favorite. It's the jasmine one by Diptyque. It's amazing. And then now I'm getting into some of my soaps. So again, we have Dr. Bronner here. This is the Lavender Magic Soap, and I chose Dr. Bronner's again due to their sustainability impact, though I'm starting to think that bar soap might be better than liquid soap because you don't have to deal with the plastic container at the end. So I might switch after this. These are my favorite shampoo and conditioners. I was really struggling with kind of dry hair for a while. And then I switched to these John Masters organic ones, the Repair Shampoo and the Repair Conditioner, and my hair has been so much better. John Masters also has a service where they will automatically send you regular shipments of whatever you need. So I get these sent to me every 3 months, and that's the perfect timing for me. And that means I don't need to go to the store or like take any time out of my day in order to go shop for a shampoo or conditioner. So love that. My Kindle, no, I am not reading Where the Crawdads Sing, but I got this back in October of 2018, and I am not the biggest reader, guys. Reading is really a struggle for me. So ever since I got this, I've been doing a lot more reading. I got the Kindle Oasis because I think at the time it was the only one that was water resistant or waterproof. But these are some of the books I have been reading. Know My Name is the one I'm reading now. I liked Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Next, I'm gonna read When Breath Becomes Air. I read Evidence of the Affair, After I Do, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, recommend that. Kindle Oasis has been great, but I think now the regular Kindle Paperwhite is also waterproof, so no need to splurge for the Oasis, though this little bump here does make it a lot easier to hold. Moving on to another Dr. Bronner's product. This is the All-One Magic Bar Soap. This is what I use to wash my face with in the morning, and I think you can also use it for like body wash as well, but I just use it to wash my face. It is the Baby Mild one. It's nice and mild on my face, and it just kind of cleanses my face in the morning. And then in terms of bath products, this is by far my favorite. I think it is limited edition, but it's basically the Chanel Chance Bath Tablet, and oh my god, it smells amazing. I thought it would be kind of weird to have like a perfume smelling bath, but this is incredible, and it also makes the bath milky white. So yeah, those are basically all my favorite things. I am now going to relax in the tub and do some reading. Yay! So I finished my bath. I read a chapter of my book. I do have a couple of items on my skincare and makeup list that I wanted to share, even though I'm not going anywhere today, so this makeup look is purely for you guys. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that the past 3-4 months for me have been rough, to say the least, and there was a lot of crying involved, to the point that my under eyes were getting so dry, like if I touched it, it was like rough. And so I was like, all right, I need to take care of that. So I went to this little cosmetic shop to see what the best eye cream is and chose this one. It's the Lancome Genifique Advanced Eye Cream, and it's super small and it was pricey, but a little bit goes a long way, and it really helped. Like within a week of using this, my dry patches were gone. So that was a lifesaver. And in terms of makeup, I'm always super simple. I don't wear any face makeup, only eye makeup, just to like wake up the eyes a little bit. I have been using this Laura Mercier primer. I didn't know it was possible to have such a good primer, but basically it's so smooth. And the best part of it is that when you take it off, it like easily comes off as well. But during the day when you want it to stay on, it does not come off. So pleasantly surprised by that one. Okay, and then basically all I use after that is this Dior Backstage Custom Eye Palette. I love this, and the reason why I got it was because they actually has this little like gel thing which you can dip your brush into and then dip into the black or any other color to make it into an eyeliner. So usually what I do first is just take the white, dab it on the inner corners of my eyes to just wake up a little bit. And then I take my Dior 24 brush. It's a super angled brush that I use as an eyeliner. I just dip it into this gel one and then dab into the black and just draw a wing. Bam, bam, bam. Done. For my eyelashes, I use the only eyelash curler that I know, Shu Uemura. My eyelashes naturally point down, so they definitely need some help. This one's actually a gold one that was a limited edition collaboration with Maison Kitsune. For mascara, right now I'm just using this Inimitable Mascara Waterproof in black. Lovely! That's my face. Maybe for the sake of this video, I'll just put some highlighter on. This is also a Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette, and I use the Dior 16 brush to just go in with a bit of highlight up here. And then bronzer down here. I'm like not that good at makeup. And then like I heard you're supposed to do this. Just do a little bit of blush. Done. Easy. I'm gonna get dressed now. Next up we have one of my favorite things, and like every single influencer on the planet has this, but I would like the record to show that I bought it with my own money before all the influencers were gifted it, because it was an impulse purchase for me, but it was so worth every penny. It is the Dyson Airwrap hairdryer set thing. All right, had my hair in a towel for however long it took me to do my makeup. Okay, it's like 80% dry now. Next, I go in with this head, which is the blow dry brush head. Voila! It looks like I had it blown out, even though I just took like 3 minutes at home. And because it's super hot. I do want to put my hair back up. I know I said that I use the aloe hair ties for when I'm working out, but when I'm not working out, I use the slip hair ties. Yes, this is the same brand as my pillowcase. They are silk hair ties, and I've actually just ordered more because these are starting to get a little worn out. These I've been using for a year and a half. They do wear out a lot faster than the aloe ones, but they're great for not putting creases or damage, like breaks in your hair. The other thing is that this one is quite tight, so if I have my hair up too long in this one, it gives me a headache. So I like to use this one for my day-to-day. And then one thing I can't live without is chapstick. I'm a bit of a chapstick snob, I think. There's only one chapstick that I really love, and that's this Aven Paris one, Cold Cream. I find that a lot of chapsticks, you put it on and then it works for like 20 seconds and then you just find yourself needing more and more and more later on, and it's actually like the chapstick makes you need more chapstick, which is a great marketing technique, but like I'm not about that. This one I found does not have that issue. It is a bit on the pricey end in terms of drugstore chapsticks, but definitely worth it. So good. Okay, I don't know why it took me a literal year to make my lunch. It's now 3:15 and my lunch isn't even that spectacular. I just made a little Nourish bowl. We have some kale, some grains from Trader Joe's, cucumber, salmon, and soft-boiled egg and beets. But the reason I wanted to share my meal with you is actually because I wanted to share my cutlery with you. I'm obsessed with my cutlery. This is actually a present from my friend. These are from Q-Tipple, and I think the first time I found these were at a restaurant in Portugal, and I was like, I love them. They look so cool. I need to have them. That was in like 2017 or something. And finally, I have 2 sets. I still want like 2 more, so I have like a full dinner party set, but for now, I am alone, so all we need is 2 sets. I'm gonna dig into this and then I will catch you in the cleaning process because I hate cleaning, but there are a couple things that make my life easier. This is the part that I hate, guys. I have so much cleaning to do. But before we get into that, I wanted to share another one of my favorite items, which is this. This is a stasher. It's basically a reusable Ziploc bag. And since I made some hard-boiled eggs, I'm gonna place them in there. I also have like a half-used lemon, so I'm gonna sneak that in there, zip it up, and now I can go in the fridge. I love these. I have multiple different sizes and I use them when I travel, if I want to like pack snacks. I have all of these dumplings in here in the freezer, so these are freezable as well, which is great for your conscience and the environment. Okay, now look just how many dishes I have to wash. I don't know how this happened. I also have that and that to clean, but one thing that makes washing dishes like 0.5% bearable for me is my sponge. Everyone that comes over here and uses this doesn't like it, but it's basically a silicone sponge. And so I've been using this one for probably like 3.5 years now. When I bought it, I actually bought 2 because I just knew that I was gonna love it. Basically, it's called the Swish. I bought it at the MoMA design store, which is kind of random. It's a silicone sponge, but it can also be used to like remove hair and lint off of clothing. And the best part about this is that it, like I said, I've been using it for 2.5 or 3.5 years, so it lasts forever. And anytime you want to wash it, you can just put it in the dishwasher, which is great. So yeah, I have a spare. That is how much I love these. All right, here's another thing that I'm a fan of. It is what appears to be a ceramic mat, but this is called Soil, and basically it's a super water absorbent mat. So I do have like a dishwasher, which I actually only use to dry my dishes on, and I have this rack on the side, but whenever I have like large pots and stuff that need drying, I put it here and it soaks up all the moisture super well. I also have another larger one in the bathroom in front of the shower, so it's a bath mat as well, and I love it because it's like super sleek. Like, it doesn't look ugly like a regular dish drying rack, right? So it's super sleek. Yeah, it's super sleek and cool. I like it. Okay, I have a few more real gems that I want to share with you guys. The real MVPs of this house. I just don't need to use them right now, so I'm going to talk about them here. The first one is this. Oh, ouch. This is my tripod that I take all of my Instagram pictures with, and actually one of my friends gifted me the first one that I got. That one broke, and so I bought myself a new one, but the exact same one in white. And basically what it has is a little remote clicker here, so I take this onto the mat, have this set up over here, and then I can do any pose that I want with this just like in my fingertips, and click, click, click. So you don't have to worry about getting into the pose within 10 seconds or holding the pose for a whole 10 seconds. This has got you covered. This is from Blitzwolf. Amazing. I use it every day. Another thing that I use every day is my Echo Dot. This is also a gift. At first when I received it, I was like, I don't need this. But now she is my preferred method of listening to music, because if you sync your phone to speakers, then like let's say you're trying to listen to music but also like scroll through reels, then the sound of the reels goes over the speakers and you can't like hear it that well, especially over the music. So it's so amazing having my Echo just over there. I can tell her to play some music and then I can scroll along on my reels perfectly undisturbed and perfectly audible. So love, love, love my Alexa. And a new joiner to the eHats household has been my Roomba, my new baby, the real MVP, because I don't know about you, but I feel like I am the only like influencer out here that doesn't find cleaning therapeutic. I hate it. I hate vacuuming. Hate it. To the point where I just like didn't vacuum, and if I saw clumps of hair on the floor in my old apartment, I would just kind of like gather it up with my hands and put it in the trash can rather than get the vacuum cleaner out. And I have a nice wireless Dyson vacuum cleaner as well, which was also gifted to me by my parents. And I just hate cleaning so much I never used it. But when I moved in here, I got a Roomba, and if you don't know what a Roomba is, give me 1 second. All right, this is my baby. Basically, she's smart, so I can schedule her with my phone to vacuum this room every other day. Now I never find clumps of hair on the floor, and it's amazing. Another like tech gadget that also happens to be a great present idea in my opinion is the Tile. So these are little like GPS tracker thingies that you can put in your wallet, in your coin purse, in your passport case. If I lose my wallet and I can't find it, I can open my Tile app here and go down to wallet and then hit find, and then it starts ringing. Another thing that you can do is if you've lost your phone, you can take any one of your tiles, click it twice, and then your phone will ring. So super, super handy. I get these for like as presents for people that tend to lose things easily. So really, really handy. Highly recommend that. Okay, and the last thing that I want to share with you guys are my Hue lights, which are actually taped back up here. But basically what they are smart lights, and they're connected to the Wi-Fi, and they have saved me, especially in the winter, because I am like basically one with the sun. I wake up with the sun and I go to sleep when the sun goes down. And in the winter when the sun rises at like 7 a.m. but I still need to wake up at 4:15, I die. It's so miserable. It is so painful. It's so difficult to get up and not be groggy. But with the Hue lights, I can schedule them to turn on gradually like the sun over a period of time every morning. So I will show you what I mean. Basically, I can control the lights with my phone. I just have one set of Hue lights, and it's again taped up here along my bed frame. But I just have one room that says Enna's bedroom, and I can turn it on, and voila, it turns on. And another cool thing is that I can dim it and I can make it brighter. I can also set different themes like Savannah Sunset. Ooh, look at that. Or like Spring Blossom, a little bit of pink. Arctic Aurora gives you blue. Tropical Twilight gives you a nice like orangey vibe. If I do have it on, I like to have it on like pretty white, like orangey color, kind of like natural light. But yeah, the real best part of this is that I can set wake up so the lights turn on gradually over 10 minutes from 4:10 until 4:20. Love that. Highly recommend that. So you know when you buy something and then you use it and you're like, that was such a smart purchase? That was what this video was meant to be about, and I hope I didn't forget anything, though I'm sure I have, but I hope this was useful. I hope you guys got some ideas for how to enrich in your life, or maybe you can use some of these ideas for present ideas. So hope you enjoyed this slightly different type of content. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and hit the subscribe button down below along with the bell notification symbol so you never miss a new upload from me again. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.